morning, CCLS. This is Mr. Bolke coming to you live from our hallway. We have a very special day today. We have some special guests who will be joining us in just a minute. Back in 2001, many people committed and focused and worked together to build our original school that dates back to 2001. It was finished during spring break of 2001. We moved in over spring break. It was an amazing thing to move an entire school in one day. We finished that school year. The next year, we decided that it would be really fun in the fall of 2002 to put together some time capsules that kind of capture the moment, the time period, and set those aside and be able to look back at them at some point in the future. Now, little did I know that 24, 25 years later, I would still be here. And indeed I am. And we have a very special guest joining us. This is Hillary Otto Wacker. She is an alum from that time period, and now she's a mom. So I'm going to have Hillary join us. And Hillary remembers putting these together. In fact, about a month ago, I was talking to Hillary one day in the hallway. They've been stored in our trophy cabinet for 25 years. And she pointed them out to me, and she said, when are we going to open those time capsules? Now, our focus this year for the spring event is on alumni and on our connections to our history and our past. And it was kind of discussed a little bit and decided that this would be a great time to open these time capsules. So welcome, Hillary.
Hi, I'm Hillary Wacker. I remember making these, but I do not remember what is inside of them. I'm not sure what's inside of them, so I'm really excited to see if we wrote what we wanted to be when we grew up, or what our future was going to be, or what we thought the world was going to be like when these were opened, because that was such a interesting thing to think about. What's going to happen when we're older? What's the world going to be like? So.
Yep, and nobody really remembers much now about what's in here, but set the table. 2002, George Bush is president. 9/11 is 1 year prior. So those are the things going on in the world. And it just seems like a quarter century ago, right?
It's forever ago.
Yeah, okay. Now we're going to welcome in Hillary's daughter, Emma, who is in second grade here at CCLS, and her little sister. Come on over, guys. They're going to help us out. Emma, what do you think's in here? Maybe some candy or something like that?
No.
All right, here we go.
You don't know.
We're going to take a look. So this is our first time capsule. What is in here? Well, we have a note. First thing. Oh my goodness. This is what Mrs. Steinborn was talking about. The famous sock. It was a sock. What was it used for?
This sock and chalk is a very important tool in first and second grade. It is used daily when learning phonics.
Do you remember using them? What did you use them for?
Here's your sock, Mrs. Steinborn. Erasing the board, writing on a chalkboard. There weren't whiteboards.
Okay, all right. We've got some other things. These are messages. Okay, what do we have here? All right. We have class Bible verses selected by the class of 2002. Do you remember any of those kids?
Becky Sue Coles.
Oh,
Lucas Mueller.
Lucas Mueller.
Yep.
Right.
His kids are here.
Josh Schwartzer. Yeah, Becky's a mom now. So is Lucas.
Shooty. Great
Aunt
Shooty.
Yeah, I'm not sure about that one. And let's see what we have here. Well, this looks like something special from a classroom. Is this from your classroom?
From kindergarten.
Here we go. Mrs. Stry's classroom.
What we know about Jesus.
Oh, he died on the cross. He rose on Easter Day. He loves us. He loves us more than we can imagine. He can do miracles. He cares for us. He saved
Daniel from the lions.
Oh my, good stuff. Oh, go up to the bottom. There's more. All right. Forever, CCLS dating back to the 1800s with the original St. Peter's School, we've always been about Jesus. That is what we are about, okay? All right, Emma, what's the last thing in there? Can you pull that out of there?
Aha, yearbook. So that's the 2001-2002 yearbook in the new gym. And I'm on there somewhere. Oh, there's Mrs. Steinborn's daughter. I'm right there. Right there. Don't get too close. Just kidding.
On the back of the yearbook that year, this cross is made with a handprint of every student who was here at CCLS at that time. It was originally made on a sheet that hung in our hallway with colored handprints that was made in the fall of when we moved here.
All right, we're going to have Emma open up this second one. You can see all the fancy artwork on here from 2002. And what do we have in there? I'll hold it down.
What do you see, Emma?
A magazine.
Oh,
Magazine, or is that a newspaper?
yeah, what is
Wow.
that? What newspaper is it?
Carver County News from Thursday, May 23rd, 2002.
Okay. And, oh,
Hey, we have these in our class.
That's my class.
those are sticks. Teachers use sticks sometimes to draw names.
I know.
Oh, yeah, you remember that.
Andrew, Brandon, Jordan.
Oh, what do we got there?
A New Testament Bible.
Little Bible, yeah. All right. Anything else in there?
Yes, a lot of other
A
things.
lot of stuff.
A
Oh,
pen.
CCLS pen. I remember that.
I got a deal on those. Oh my, look at
A
that.
jersey.
Oh, the old school jersey. That's got to be on display.
That's cool.
That is really neat. All right.
That's it.
That was a football jersey. Okay, that was it. All right. Okay, going on to number 3.
All right.
What do we got in that one?
We have something about student council. Looks like Garrett and Andrew brought some donuts on April 30th. Thank you. It just talks about what they talked about at student council. One of our school pens. Oh, this is what we want to put in our time capsule. A cross or a Bible. An audio tape, a documentary of the day of school. We did not do that. We should have.
Should have.
That would have been cool. And then
Nothing for the Bible.
we
got a
have
Bible, yeah.
Newsweek about God Bless America. So it's touching on what happened in 9/11.
Oh, wow.
That's
All right.
actually really cool. And that's it.
All right. I want to thank Emma and Hillary for coming out to help us out with this very special day. And next year, when we get into our new building, eventually, we're going to do another time capsule, and maybe we'll open it a little bit quicker.
Oh, maybe, or
That'd be
maybe
kind of fun.
Emma will be in her 30s when you open it.
That could be.
You never know.
Make sure you check out all of these historic relics from 25 years ago at that location you'll find here at the Spring Event tonight. Thanks for coming.